Team Canada.
Hey, Game Rally here. Time for another garage sales.
Yeah!
Woo.
And today we're gonna find a bike for me.
Oh, I hope we do, Ted. We got Andrew, we got Teddy, and we got Gamer Alley. Good morning, guys. SeeJayAre here, joined by Gamer Alley. As I said, I got the boys in the back. I'm filming with my iPhone today, so a little bit different. I forgot to actually put the battery in my camera that I usually film the in-car stuff with. Huge day today. It should be a great day. Tons of sales listed, multiple town-wide sales outside of where we live, so I'm hoping that those are going to pull people to those sales and give us the key to the city today. Multiple neighborhood sales, so there should be no lack of sales today. We should be able to hit at least 60-70 sales easily today. So anyways, it's 6:45. We're about to fly over to our first neighborhood sale, and hopefully we'll find some good stuff today. Ready?
Woo!
Yay!
Woo!
Yay!
You're gonna high five again.
Come on, Ted.
Woo!
So we got all the chargers and cords and everything in here.
Okay.
We have a bunch of games. We got,
Original.
yeah, that original Nintendo DS. And we got a case for one too. Right here. And yeah, there's a game there too.
Do you have a 3DS, or is that for
No.
the DS? That's for the DSi. Okay.
Jackson, where are my DSs?
Somewhere just over there.
What would you want for it all?
Well, if you're gonna buy it all, I was thinking like $4 a game, and then maybe like 7 or 10 for a DS.
Okay, I can offer you $20 for everything.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Here, you can just figure it out.
All right, just made the first pickup of the day. It's been slow going once again. We haven't found a whole lot of stuff. Picked up an original DS, a DSi, and a bag full of pretty good games. So we'll show them all when we get back to the house. Paid $20 for everything in the bag. Hopefully you guys saw it on camera. I don't know where to look on this thing.
Not bad, you.
Not anymore.
Look, this is it's really old.
Okay, cards, no controls, no games anywhere.
Yeah.
And now
I guess you probably wouldn't know if it works, eh?
Haven't tried in a couple years.
Yeah. Well, what would you want for it?
30?
I can't go that high.
Okay.
The problem with those is they work like 50% of the time.
Exactly.
If it was a Super Nintendo, I'd be able to give you more, but it's just such a chance.
Yeah.
I can probably offer you $10.
There was a guy a couple years ago that said 40, but
40. Wow. Okay. Let's go, guys. Thanks.
okay, thank you.
okay.
All right, just made a little pickup. It's been slim pickings today so far. Picked up another Wii bundle for $20 and 2 Goosebumps books, which puts me now at, I think, 3 or 4 left for a complete set. Yeah, it's been a slow day.
What did people ask? That's what you
Yeah,
said.
so we were selling this.
Okay.
It's all wiped and it's got the original, it's got the preloaded back on it.
What are you asking
And
for?
that, we were asking $250 for it.
Okay. Just made another underwhelming pickup. Picked up 2 PS2 Slims. They're super dirty. Bunch of controllers, all the cables, and a copy of San Andreas for $20. So 2 PS2s for $20, not a bad deal. Okay, just made an interesting pickup. This garage sale had a bunch of really cool 90s stuff. Picked up a big pile of things here. You can see this is a Talk Boy Deluxe, Micro Machines play set, Tamagotchi type thing. One of these yak backs, We got some slammers, we got some crazy bones, all kinds of really cool 90s stuff. And Teddy got a ambulance that makes lots of obnoxious noise. Andrew got a Mighty Max playset. It's like the male Polly Pocket. Pretty good pickup there, 20 bucks. So I think we are done for the day and we're headed home. All right, guys, here we are back in the game room after a pretty good day at the garage sales. We got some interesting stuff. I don't know if I mentioned this in the car, but we hit a ton of sales today. We did everything right. This is kind of where the luck comes in sometimes, is the difference between, you know, finding what we found and finding, you know, retro Nintendo, Super Nintendo stuff. We didn't really do anything different from that huge score that I made at the beginning of the season. Just sometimes that's the way that things work out. We probably hit, I'd say, 70 to 80 sales, and you know, we always ask about multiple systems, and it just didn't seem that people had much retro gaming stuff on this weekend. So we did, however, find some cool stuff. I'm going to get right into this. I picked up a kind of non-gaming stuff first. Picked up a toolbox. I bought this for all my RC car stuff. You may have noticed I posted an RC car video to my channel, the first one. I'll just be doing a couple here and there. It's a hobby that me and the boys are really enjoying, so just unboxings of the cars, probably some like videos of us driving the cars, jumping, bashing, but yeah, you can check out that video. I'll leave a link at the end of this video if you guys want to check that out. But I needed somewhere to keep like all the manuals, tools, and spare parts, so that I picked up for 10 bucks. Didn't even haggle. That's right around the price point I wanted to pay, and it's exactly what I wanted. So I should mention I had some issues with the camera. It's kind of a bit of a throwaway weekend. We didn't find the greatest stuff, and I had some technical issues. I don't know what was happening with the spy camera and the Andrew cam. I apologize, was not going this weekend. That will be back next weekend. I know you guys have expressed that you enjoy that quite a bit. It's pretty cute to kind of hear Andrew talking just about whatever when the camera's on, so that will continue next week. I'll iron out the I already have figured out the spy cam, so I'll get that back. I apologize. Picked up some tapes. I'll randomly pick up some tapes to put on top of my record shelf over there. I've got a couple Ghetto Blasters that I like to pick up some retro tapes once in a while. Found some good stuff. I'll go through these quickly. Michael Jackson, Thriller, Lionel Richie, Can't Slow Down. I believe Hello is on that one. That was my friend's favorite karaoke track. They're going to be blown out by the lights here. We got, this is David Bowie's Let's Dance. Something Special by Kool and the Gang. Madonna, Like a Virgin. Rick James, Street Songs. Marvin Gaye, Midnight Love. And Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA, classic album. Those were like, I paid $1 for all those, so some pretty classic stuff that you don't normally see. Picked up 2 more Goosebumps books. I think I got footage of the guy's garage sale. He had a ton of like those essential graphic novels where it like puts together a whole bunch of comic books in the series, like Daredevil. I think there was a Hulk one. I passed. They were a little bit more than I wanted to pay, and I just kind of, I have the Marvel Unlimited app on my iPad that I use for comic books, and that kind of scratches my comic book itch, so I decided to pass on them. But he did have some Goosebumps books, and he had those Animorphs books, which I never read, but apparently those people who read Goosebumps tend to have read those. I think they're called Animorphs. Picked up 2 more. I think I'm now 3 away from a complete Goosebumps set. This is How I Learned to Fly. That one actually looks kind of interesting. It'd be like The Boy Who Could Fly, the movie. Night of the Living Dummy 3. We picked up 2 recently. So yeah, we're down to 3 for a complete set of those. He had a whole bunch of like the Choose Your Own Adventure ones. I'm just going to stick to the main series. I don't need to go too crazy with the Goosebumps books. Those were $1 each. I like to pay more, like 50 cents, but whatever. $1 each for those. At the same sale, I picked up another Nintendo Wii, and it's another black Nintendo Wii. And once again, it does not have controllers. I used to have a stockpile of controllers, but now I'm needing some to complete these systems. I paid 20 bucks. Came with all the cords, no controllers. And the wheel, I'll hold on to this one. I have a white one. I'll just keep this black one in case the boys want to play some motion control Mario Kart, which from what I remember actually worked decently well. 20 bucks for that. I'm gonna go through. I'll go through this stuff here. Approached a sale. Actually, we were at a sale, and there was a lady that mentioned that some guys a couple streets over were having a sale and had some PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 stuff. So I thought we'd go over and check it out. Lo and behold, they had 2 PS2 Slims, really dirty and gross. All the cords are here. There are several controllers. I'm hoping, yeah, it looks like there will be at least 2 that I can salvage here. They're not in the greatest shape. I'm really hoping that this one is okay to match the system. Okay, this seems okay. Just really dirty and really worn. So yeah, 2 systems, all the controllers, a couple memory cards, I think 4 controllers, just filthy. They also threw in 1 game, so I grabbed GTA San Andreas. 20 bucks for both systems, so if I can clean those up and get those working, you know, PS2 Slims go, I don't know, $40 or so here. So once again, I can recoup my money and get some money back for some more games. I don't know, Matt was telling me that there was a few comments of people complaining about that I was talking about that last week. I just haven't had time to go through last week's video's comments. I mean, it is what it is. You know, the stuff I don't need for my collection, I sell locally. I don't sell on eBay. I try and sell it for, you know, a reasonable price and move things quickly, so I can get the money back so I can spend it on more stuff. That's how I've got this collection without spending tens of thousands of dollars. And that's the way most people who have a collection this size do it. Okay, so this is the best pickup of the day, surprisingly, and I think it was the first pickup of the day. We hit that community sale and it was just dry. We asked a lady if she had any games. She mentioned she had some DS stuff. We kind of waited outside for like 10 minutes, and then like her teenage son showed up with a bag. This is the stuff that was inside. Initially, he pulled out this fat Nintendo DS in decent condition, missing the pen. It's actually kind of tough to find these replacement pens. Tougher than the newer DSs. I get them from AliExpress, the replacements, but I don't think I actually have any of those. But this one is actually in pretty good shape. Usually when I find the original DSs, they're kind of beat up. This is one of the better specimens I've seen. Also came with a black DSi in good shape. Once again, missing the pen. Let's see, we do not have the correct charger for this one, which is okay. Oh no, we do. We also have an extra, so at one point they had a DS Lite also. We have the charger for the DSi, charger for the original DS, and a DS Lite charger, which we did not get from them. And these are the games. Wheel of Snickle Fritz. Q James Franco. We've got Super Mario 64 DS. That one I feel like is getting a little more sought after lately. I used to find these all the time, not so much anymore. Great one here, Mario Party DS. And one that I didn't have for the collection, which will be added. This is Harvest Moon DS, Island of Happiness. So really happy to find that one. I've never seen this one before in the wild or anywhere, so didn't even know that that one actually existed. Happy to pick that up. I paid $20 for that bundle. So nice little pickup there. And then finally, the last sale of the day that I hit, I picked up some really cool 90s stuff. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, which you can find a link in the description below, you would have seen that I posted this stuff. I got really good feedback on this post. People were saying how, you know, they remember all this stuff from their childhood. So I'll start off here with the Pokédex. Now, I don't know if you saw in last week's video, I almost grabbed one of these. I wanted to grab one. This is mint condition. And the lady said she wanted 20 bucks for it. It's the lady that I got the Game Boy stuff from, and she was a pretty tough bargainer. So I ended up getting this for like, I don't know, I think probably $2 on average for everything here. But mint condition, came with the manual and everything. These are made by Tiger, and I believe the later 90s, almost 2000, I believe, 1999. I don't quite get it. I have to figure out what, I guess as you catch Pokemon, you enter their names in here. I still have to figure out how exactly this works and why you would want to go through the trouble of manually entering all your Pokemon that you catch in the games. Or is this for the card thing? Let me know in the comments below. I've never quite understood these, but they're a very cool device. A really nice design. Okay, we got that. I'll get this out of the way. This is a Micro Machines play set that I remember from when I was a young boy. Opens up. It's got like a whole city scene here. Very cool. I did not have this one as a kid, but I always wanted it. I was nuts for Micro Machines there for a few-year period. So I always kind of look out for this kind of cool stuff at garage sales. I'll probably keep it to this, and if I can find a bunch of Micro Machines, I'll just fill this up and the boys can play with it. And eventually when I build that 90s room, I'll put it on this shelf as kind of a display thing. Very cool. Picked up a couple more slammers. This lady had just 90s stuff all over the place. Unfortunately, no video games. Picked up a few slammers here. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Some Casper the Ghost ones. A Spawn slammer. So I thought I would just throw those in. I got an entire box of Crazy Bones. I just vaguely... Oh, I actually remember this. Captain Crunch. I think that was in cereal boxes. But these are a bunch of Crazy Bones. Now, much like Pogs, I didn't quite get Crazy Bones. I don't quite understand it. I mean, they're pretty cool, but I just don't get it. I don't understand it. It's just like Pogs. I think I kind of missed it, or I thought it was too cool at that point to be playing with Pogs or Crazy Bones. Oh, I forgot something. Also got Andrew, he has it upstairs, he's playing with it right now. The Mighty Max, one of the Mighty Max play sets that flips up, but I forgot to bring that down. Some other cool stuff here. This is a Gigapet baby T-Rex from Jurassic Park, The Lost World. So it's essentially a raise your own dinosaur like Tamagotchi. Very, very cool. This guy here, the Deluxe Talk Boy. I don't know if I got it on video, but I asked Andrew if he knew what this is from, and right away he said, yep, that's from Home Alone 2. Like, good job. Basically, you record your voice and you can play it back at different speeds and stuff like that. And there's a actual tape in here from Home Alone 2. Features real voices and lines of Kevin, Marv, and Harry from Home Alone 2. So, pretty cool piece of nostalgia here. I don't know how functional these things were. I never had one, but I'll throw some batteries in and test it out. And then finally, I got a Yak Maniac, which I always thought they were called Yak Backs, but this one's called Yak Maniac. You can basically record your voice and play it back at different speeds and make it sound all funny. So, excuse me. That's everything I picked up from that sale. $20 for everything there. Just a real trip down memory lane. That was a really fun garage sale. That's it for this week's pickups. Should be another weekend full of garage sales coming up. I will sort out the Andrew cam and the Spy cam, and I promise this video, this won't happen again. I'll at least get you some good footage. And yeah, hopefully we find some more retro stuff. As you guys see this video now, we are currently garage selling right now, and you'll see what we picked up next week unless you follow me on Instagram, where you can see what I picked up as I pick it up. Anyways, guys.
Thank you guys so much for watching,